How are we doing, ladies and gents, boys and girls? Welcome back. Yes, I've got two Southside cocktails here. One of them is non-alcoholic. Can you guess which one it is? If you want to find out which one is and how I made them, you can check out the video up there on my secondary cocktail channel. But today I'm going to be teaching you two tin-on-tin tricks that you can use behind the bar. The first tin-on-tin trick looks like this. It's two things which is happening. First things first, you're gonna practice the thumb roll. So I'm picking up with my left hand and I'm pushing upwards to catch in this position. I want these fingers free, ready to guide in that large shaker when I'm gonna catch it. Now the large shaker is you're lifting it up and pushing it clockwise. Pushing it clockwise, all right? You're not doing a full rotation with this, you're just doing a half rotation. So you want to learn to catch it as I'm catching it, which looks really awkward. It's almost like you're, ooh, hot potato. Ooh, hot potato. Ooh, hot potato. Now before you try and do them at the same time, you want to try and catch that large shaker in the small shaker. Okay, so you want to, you can even bring the shaker over and do it without the thumb roll to begin with, so that you're getting used to catching that large shaker in there. Then you can put it all together and catch it like so. Up. You can put some ice in the large shaker, you can place the small shaker inside, or you can take it off and throw it in there, or you can drop it down and throw it this way. However you choose to finish it is completely up to you. Let's move on to move numero dos. The second tin-on-tin move is a little bit more tricky. Looks like this. Right, let's break it down. The beginning, you can do a thumb roll to pick up if you want and place the big shaker on the small shaker. But to begin with, if you can't do the thumb roll very well, just pick the big shaker up, grab the small shaker like this. It's important that you're grabbing the small shaker with these two fingers. You don't want to let it drop inside. The second tip, big part of this move, is only putting a small amount of ice. And you'll understand why soon. Put the ice inside the small shaker, turn it over, place the big shaker in there. I also have my thumb underneath that big shaker to hold it in place. Swing the small shaker over, put the ice into the big shaker. The reason we wanted a little bit of ice is so the shaker will spin without dropping the ice out. Now's the tricky part. What you're gonna do is you're gonna flick that big shaker clockwise, and you're gonna catch it like this in a beer grab. First of all, try and just switch them, because this large shaker is coming over here. Switch and just catch it in the other hand, or let it drop on the floor for now. Switch, all right? Once you're confident and you think you've got that double spin down, then pam, boom, poof, pa, Celebrate your ass off, exactly. There we have it. My two super deluxe, awesome, mega amazing tin-on-tin shaker tricks that you can use behind the bar today. Try them out for yourself. Let me know how you get on. Go and check out that Southside video and see which one you think is the non-alcoholic version. I mean, they are both very bloody delicious. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you can go down there and just kind of shake on that subscribe button. And if you want, you can click on the bell so you're notified when my videos are going to be going live. Well, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. I really do appreciate it. And if you like those two moves, then I highly recommend you check out this video, because you're going to learn a hell of a lot more and get even better at flair, just be even more awesome. So you're welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Until next week, I'll see you then.